welcome back to the channel, everybody. And if you're new here, hello, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. This is Motor Mike Media, and as always, I'm Motor Mike, and today, well, let's do a quick little review on this. My uncle's, new to him, Mustang. This is a 2003 Mustang GT. Yes, it's an automatic. We can still have a lot of fun with these sports cars. Nowadays, this generation is relatively cheap. You can get automatic, you can get a stick shift. You can get a 6-cylinder or the good old V8 just like this. Now, people hate on these. They don't have over 300 horsepower. They're like 260 horsepower, but they're a lot of fun and there's a lot of mods out there. So let's give this thing a walk around. Now, these Mustangs, they do have a nice aggressive look to the front end. You can see the hood scoop that was on the GTs. It's not functional, but it looks cool. The front end, nice headlights. You can see the pony up in the grill. But this thing just has some pretty good lines. Now, I know a lot of people hate on them, but it looks pretty sharp. Side profile. This one doesn't have any dents, no scrapes. You see that vent on the side, that's fake of course too, but it's a cool look, side skirts. Now my uncle actually put these wheels on here. And I really like these guys. It's a cool look, kind of fits the times when this car came out. The back ones are a little bit more aggressive. Now there's one thing I don't like is where they put the weights. Now when I come here, you can see the weights are kind of right there. I wish they were at least the color of the rim, or at least inside. It's kind of a weird way, but this thing's got sharp lines, like I said. Spoiler, because it is the GT. And the rear end. I like the tail lights. They're, you know, traditional Mustang. There's the 3 tiers. You can get different lights in the aftermarket community. There's so many different things for this vehicle, so many mods. Mustang stamped out in the bumper there. It's a cool look. Under the hood, we got a V8 engine, guys. 4.6 liter V8 engine. Now it only makes 260 horsepower and about 302 pound-feet of torque. And by modern standards, that doesn't seem like a whole lot. Even an EcoBoost Mustang is making over 300 nowadays. But this is a good engine. It's pretty reliable, and there's lots of mods out there that will make this thing have a lot more power. Now, obviously, back in the day, this competed with the F-bodies, the Camaro and the Trans Am. Those had more horsepower, more torque. So these were always kind of like the underdog in a way, but there's both a lot of aftermarket support for both of those vehicles. These are fun cars. They're fun to drive. They sound good with just an exhaust kit. Like I'll show you guys in a second here. This thing sounds amazing with just a cheap exhaust kit, but you can add a lot of power to these. You can easily push this over 350 horsepower if you want to. The GT was kind of the top of the line for the regular Mustangs. Of course, there was a Bullet Mustang, there was a Mach 1 Mustang, there's a Terminator. All of those had more power, the SVT Cobra. Those are the ones you want if you want more power right from the get-go. But a regular GT is kind of the affordable way to go. Like I said, you can get a V6 one, you can get automatic, you can get a stick shift, you can get this V8 or even those higher end ones. It all depends on your wants, your needs, and of course your budget. Now getting inside the Mustang, door handle. The doors are very heavy, but door panel, nothing too special. This is a soft touch material, which is nice. The old Ford switchgear, that was in everything. But it's a pretty sporty looking interior. Getting inside is a tight fit, but nice sporty gauges. I really like how they look. Let me get closer and zoom in for you guys. Climate controls. Everything here is old school Ford. You have the disc changer in here, which is nice. Lots of aftermarket radios can fit in this. Automatic transmission, like I said. But these are the cloth seats. You could have got the nice leather seats. Aftermarket community, you can get some nice Recaros for this. But overall, this car is in really, really good shape, guys. And this has 31,000 original miles. Now, when you're actually sitting in the Mustang looking at the dash, like I said, it is sporty. It is nice. Now, anything super special about them? Not really. You got a little coin holder there. You have your buttons here for your traction control off. Simple radio, like I said. Cool little nut up here to hold stuff. Other than that, it's just a good old sports car designed in the 90s. Made it all the way to 2004 before the big redesign. It's just a cool time capsule. Nostalgia for me, at least. Alright, let's start this up from the inside. Nice little rev from the engine there. And you guys can see the low miles on this. 31,279 miles. It's so hard to find these cars with such low miles nowadays. Alright guys, let's get a cold start of this GT Mustang. Oh yeah. Let's listen to the exhaust from the outside. That is a good sounding exhaust kit, and this thing just looks so clean, guys. Like I said, straight body lines, just has that aggressive look. It's a cool car. So what is it like to drive a 2003 Mustang GT? Well, it's a nice experience, guys. Any sports car is always fun to drive. Now, people hate on these Mustangs, solid rear axles, less than 300 horsepower, but it's still fun, even if it doesn't have a V8. If you have a JDM car with a little 4-cylinder and a turbo, hearing the turbo sound is just a fun thing, the wastegate. On V8 cars like this, yes, it's not the fastest, 0 to 60 times 5.8 seconds, that's still respectable, but I roll the windows down, I give it a little gas, you can hear the V8 rumble, which is a good feeling, just puts a smile on your face. Now the window's back up so you can hear me. The ride, it's pretty decent. Now yes, it's a little firm, all sports cars are firm. This one has those big tires on it, so it doesn't help the ride experience. But it's not bad, you're not gonna get beat up in here. You can have fun with this, you can swing the rear end out. It's an old sports car that's fairly affordable. Like I said before, these cars, yes, you can get them for under 10 grand. This one's got low miles, so it's 10 grand plus. But if you have a few $1,000s and you want a fun car, this could be the one for you. All right, so let's do a little acceleration test in this Mustang GT. 1, 2, 3. Woo! You can hear that V8. It's got some pick up and go. There we go. Just like that, up to speed, lickety split. That's the cool thing about these. Yes, they don't have a crazy horsepower, it's under 300, but they're still relatively quick. Like I said, 0 to 60, 5.8 seconds. That's respectable. Yes, it's an automatic, so it's a little bit slower than that, but these are just fun to drive. Just hear that sound. Light mods can make these so much more fun than what they are stock. Just a sound, the exhaust. That is alone is worth the money. You can get performance parts to give it quicker speeds, quicker acceleration, or just dress it up, make it look good. Let's just do a quick acceleration with the windows down so you can hear that exhaust. Sounds so good. One easy mod, and this thing just makes your heart beat. It's awesome. Alright, so that was a little review of this old Mustang. Like I said, these are awesome vehicles if you're into V8s and you want them on a budget. You can find these for easily under 10 grand. Even a few grand, like 3 or 4 grand if you get a V6 one or even a V8 with lots of miles. This one my uncle wants premium money for. It is in very good shape. I really wish I drove this first before I drove the truck because I'm kind of falling in love with this. But I'll probably stick with the truck unless you guys really want this. But these are good vehicles, guys. And of course, I thank you for watching. If you haven't already and you want to, please check out my channel. I keep trying to give you guys more and more content. That's about cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs, combustion engines, just like this, and EVs, a little of everything. But please, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you guys stay up to date with the latest and greatest from my channel. And as always, I truly appreciate you guys for watching. And I'll see y'all in the next one.